Good morning, everyone.
That's very nice, Mr. Rizzo.
I hope you had a very nice weekend. Effectively had a nice long weekend, President's Day weekend, Monday off. Hope you enjoyed it. We didn't have really great weather. It was kind of gray and rainy. Friday, the asynchronous learning day. I hope you were able to get your work done for whatever classes were scheduled for that day. Teachers had a very effective day discussing some of the feedback from the inclusion survey that everybody filled out, reviewing some of that data. But I do want everybody here to know I am very glad that you're in this class. You do all have a place in this school. You are all welcome here. You all belong here. I hope that I can make each of you feel that you belong here, that you have a place here, but I certainly want to say it. So I really enjoyed making some of those samples.
Looking pretty good.
I took the STEM, since our class is in the STEM track for architecture, I took the STEM logo, thought maybe make a STEM sign, designed that out. This one's 9 inches by I think 25 inches, if I'm remembering correctly, wide, which is good to note that if you are designing a project that is going to exceed the 10 inches, if you wanted to do something a little bit bigger, let me know, because we can set up the machine to do those kind of cuts. So played around with the different pocketing, V-carving options in the render, found the one that looked good, and cut it out.
So now we're starting the V-carving here. Got a new camera set up. So it's clamped to the arm. It actually follows the router bit. And then I got it set up on the computer here for you to see it.
Started painting it up with some black and red. When we get back into school this week, I'll sand it up and finish it. Kind of want to make the pine look a little bit more yellow, so we might use an oil finish on that. If you like it, then we could use it for one of your projects as well. So I'll check. So when I finish that up, I'll definitely show you that. Related to the assignment that we did on Friday and Thursday about refinishing furniture, Woods 1. Anybody who was with me in the spring, Woods 2, 3, and 4, they saw this when I refinished my grandfather's 3-drawer cabinet. What's interesting about this 3-drawer cabinet, it belonged to my dad and my uncle and my other uncle, three boys in that family. They shared it. Each one got 1 drawer. And it's been in the family ever since. A lot of people through the family use that thing. And it certainly showed its wear, its years. Cleaned it up a little bit, gave it a fresh coat of paint, and now it looks great, and now it's in our house. These things are really nice. Things you make, they can last for generations. So keep that in mind when you're designing or thinking about these things. Put some time into it, put your effort into it, because you never know, it could last a very long time. We'll talk more about that in the Google Meet. Woods 2, 3, and 4, you had the other This Old House episode. The house is almost finished up, really good. We're going to finish that up soon. So like I said, I hope you had a good weekend. It was a nice long weekend. We got quite a bit done. If you were with me last year, you remember it was back March 31st in the Good Morning vlog. Tried to clean out the garage a little bit today. Wonder if we have room for a home gym. I don't know. Commercial gyms were closed. We thought, hey, you know what? We'll clean out the garage. Maybe we could fit a home gym in. We were able to pick up some equipment, but this weekend, everything we had planned for came in. So we got that put together, and I had a little problem-solving activity of my own, was where to store some of the weights. We had old plates on pegs on the old thing, but now we don't have any any place to put the weight plates. So I was trying to think, what do I do? Can I buy something, or can I build something that could work for this? And I discovered these little shelf brackets, each one of these little white shelf brackets from Home Depot. Those are each rated to hold 100 pounds each. So I put a little piece of wood on top so I don't damage the inside of the plate on the metal, screw that to a board that would screw to the wall in the garage, and then I could hang all the plates from that. A little bit of pegboard and a couple little pegboard organizing things. Got all the gym equipment related to what we do in the garage on the wall, nicely organized. So far it's been great. It's only been a couple days. So what do we have going today? We're going to start designing our final design in the computer for the key organizer from our final sketch. I will have an assignment up describing that process, but I don't know if it's going to be posted by the time you watch this. I want to go over the final sketches with everyone to be really clear about how to draw in either Google Draw. You'll have a sample, a little demo there if you need that, or in Onshape if you're familiar with that, or any other drawing program you're more familiar with, so that we make sure we draw the right lines to make the profile cuts and the V-carving cuts. Make sure you have nice contrast, black and white with thicker lines, easy to trace for the computer. So I want to talk about the sketch, the final sketch, before we roll into the final design, but that's what we will begin. So keep an eye on the module for the new assignment related to that, and I will talk to everybody again in the Google Meet. Remember, Morristown cares about you. I care about you. Be excellent to each other.